Welcome to Reviews. I'm Chase Lee, and I have another selection for you guys from the Dallas International Film Festival, and this is Young and Beautiful. It is a French film directed by Francois Ozon. Francis? Something like that. I wish I took French. So, that's probably a basic thing that everyone knows, but I don't know it. So this movie is basically about a 17-year-old girl who loses her virginity to this guy, and she doesn't really feel anything. It was kind of like a bad experience for her, so she gets into prostitution, and she gets her love and her touch and her caressing and her just feeling from sleeping with a lot of men. And I'm gonna tell you right now, like, that's the problem with this movie, is that I didn't really like the main character at all. I thought she was very just selfish. She just appeared like a bitch. I'm sorry, but that's the one reason why I don't like this movie, is because of her. The acting was good. It's just I didn't really sympathize with her character. I didn't really care about her. I was like, you're trying to figure yourself out, but you're being an asshole while doing it. That's the best way to put it. And it's divided up into 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And I really feel like these were... I mean, I understood why they did it, to progress her character and stuff, but it just felt unnecessary. So let's get into the directing. Like I said, overall the directing is very good. I like the overall look of this movie. It's very dark and grim in some parts. Like, I felt like every time she was with another guy, it was very darkly lit, and it just felt dirty watching them. When she was with her family, it was very bright and very lively, like any normal family would have in their house. So overall, like, the direction of this movie is very good. I really like the way it's shot. I like the way it's acted. I even like the story. I think the story is interesting. I think a 17-year-old, losing her virginity and not really feeling anything, and when she wants more. She goes in. It's very interesting, but I just didn't like the main character at all. I thought she was selfish and a bit, self-destructive in a lot of ways. And I know a lot of people will argue with me that, she was just supply and demand, mother F. Like, she found something and she wanted to, pursue it, get money for it, get paid for it. And it was something that satisfied her in the long run, was having sex with a lot of people. I get it. It's just, I'm not a freaking gigolo or anything. I don't relate to this, so I just didn't really like her character. I'm sorry, and that's why I have to bump this movie down a lot. Like I said, the acting is very good. Everyone does a very good job. Charlotte Rampling is in there. She was the most famous person I knew. She's played a lot of evil women in a lot of movies. Acting's fine. It's funny at sometimes, and I get the emotion in it. I understand the depth of the main character. Like, I understand. I understood every scene. She was happy in some times. She was crying in some parts, and like, she was just trying to look for love. I understand. It's just she appeared like an awful person. So the acting's good. Cinematography's beautiful. It's a French film, for God's sake. Like, French films always look good. I love French films. This is one of the only French films that I didn't really care for in the long run. But it's shot very well. The colors are very rich. It's very crisp. It's lit well. It's a French film. Come on. It's an hour and a half long, so the editing, this is where it gets tricky. It felt like a long time. I think it's just because I didn't really like her that much. I didn't really like her character, so I think that's why it dragged for me. The music is very good, though. I really enjoyed the score to this film because it really set the tone and the mood for each individual scene, and it was sometimes dark and brooding, and it's like, yeah, she's basically watching her life away. That's the best way to describe it when that music was coming on. I really enjoyed it. But overall, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's a pretty good movie. It's just the main character. It's just the main character. I just don't like her. I don't like her at all. So, but overall, I love French films. I adore French films. This is just not my favorite one. I've got a lot of others, but this is just at the bottom of the list, unfortunately. So have you seen Young and Beautiful, or have you even heard of it? Comment that place to rub below my face and let me know. And as always, thanks for watching my reviews. I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. See you guys later. Oh yeah, by the way, this movie isn't subtitled, so if you don't like subtitles, get over it.